What's up, you beautiful people? Welcome to the preview of the Round 5 Rugby League Ipswich competition live here on the Breakdown Potty. You're here with the host, Ice. And as always, run that intro.
The breakdown, we want the shakedown that we break down on social platforms. Check out the breakdown on social platforms. What's up?
Alrighty, let's get started. All games are being played all on a Saturday over at the Keith Sternberg Oval. We've got the 3:30 kickoff with the brothers Ipswich up against the Fosterfern Bombers, which happens to be the first versus the second place on our leaderboard. Then at 4:30 p.m, we've got the West End up against the Bears. And then at 6 p.m, late Arvo clash there with the North's Ipswich side up against Goodna. A few addings to a lot of these lineups. The brothers side there, we've got Joey Whangupo starting in the 13 jersey. We've got John Maila starting in the 11 jersey as well. Over to the Fosterfern side, no changes from their winning side against the Bears last week. So they're looking to go again undefeated. But let's see if this brothers side can change those results come this Saturday. Ollie Trenchard, they obviously named in their Ipswich Digger side. He gets the 3 jersey as centre. I know his preferred jersey is at the second row spot. But good thing about a lot of these guys, they're real versatile. So they can move around, especially for them forwards in the loosey position, get bouncing between their centre spot. Moving to the West End side, similar lineup from my understanding. Redbank get a few boys back this weekend. Doug returns in the number 8 jersey up front. No Daniel Numata this week, but you can expect a guy like Doug to fill a spot there up front, smashing through the middle. The number 6 in Excella Panfim, if that's how you pronounce it, makes his debut here in the 6th jersey for the Redbank Bears. Young fella from back home in Auckland, so wishing him well on his debut. And then in the number 11 jersey, KJ Cully, if you know, you know, making his debut for the Redbank Bears. It's going to be good to see a battle between him and the number 12 from the West End side, Kalipi Falkafa. And then to the last match there, Norths and Goodna, similar side. Goodna do miss their yardage return meter man in Paulie. I think he has been suspended, which is very unlucky. I know the Ipswich Digger side miss him as well. Norths name a similar squad from last week. Going over quickly who I'm going to pick for this week. Again, I'm currently 2 weeks undefeated, 3 from 3 every week. And I think I'll do that again. So this week, I'm back in the Fosterfern Bombers. I think Fosterfern will start strong here. That's usually where they should have won it, is in those first 15 minutes through the forwards. Their forward pack will be able to do the job nice and early. However, I do think Joey Whangupo will be the guy to sort of change that momentum, especially with their punch, their 1-2 punch and justify and he through the middle. If Joey's able to get in their head and lay those guys down nice and early, players like John Mailada and Simban Fruin will be able to sort of swing that momentum in their favour. Nice matchup at the back there with speed. You got the young Chow said up against the master himself and Jack Smith. Then over to the West End and Redbank side, I think Redbank will be able to put a 50 plus on these guys. And in the Norths and Goodna side, I'm gonna back the Norths here in a close win, purely over Paulie not returning to the field in the next couple of weeks. I know he's been a big impact for them, and you know, getting those forwards out of their red zone and stuff like that. So for my 3 picks this week, I'm going for Fosterfern Bombers, Redbank Bears, and North's Ipswich Tigers for the Rugby League Ipswich Round 5. For all your grassroots footy and Rugby League Ipswich updates, make sure you're following the Breakdown Party. And as always, let's go.
The breakdown, we want the shakedown that we break down on social platforms. Check out the breakdown on social platforms. What's up?